What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is a secret way that a lot of you guys don't know you could turn your power-up passes into MUTCoins. All right, now what do I mean by that? What are power-up passes? If you guys haven't been checking out this playlist, please go and check this playlist out. Just go from the beginning till the end before you ask any questions, because I explain everything that I'm doing, and what happens is as the videos goes on, new people come in, which we welcome you with open arms, but we want to make sure that you're going through the videos and you're understanding the tips to make you the best possible Madden Ultimate Team player you can be. So pretty much what happens is as you level up, you get power-up passes. Okay, you can find it under your collectibles. What you do with them is you put them in place of a core elite. Okay, so the power-up pass tier 1, if you had a core elite like a Landon Collins that had a core elite of an 80 through 82, you would use it on that. I used one of these on Bosa because he was an 83 to 85 core elite. And then for the core elites that are 86 to 87, you can use this pass. So what does that mean for me? Well, Travis Frederick just happens to be a card that I have in my squad that I powered up that I used his actual elite for. Okay, so what am I going to do about that? I'm going to downgrade this card, okay? I'm going to take away from the card and get back his core elite and then re-upgrade him with that power-up pass while selling his core elite. Let me show you what that means. We're going to simply press the square button or maybe the X button on the Xbox One. We're going to go ahead and go to upgrade even though we're downgrading him, okay? Now when you click on it to back it up, it's going to ask you if you want to revert him back down to what he was before. And it's going to tell you what it's going to cost. All right, so we're gonna you will receive the core elite Travis Frederick, right? So we're gonna refund it. Okay, let's get him back. Okay, so we're gonna take that back from him. Okay, now we're gonna back out. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and find that card. We're gonna go and we're gonna find his core elite wherever it is in our lineup. Well, not in our lineup, in our item binder, and then we're gonna put that card up for sale. Remember, you can only do this if the card was auctionable or tradable to begin with. Mine's was. Okay, so I know that it has value. I see that he's 152 right there. I'm going to put him up for 149. Okay, you can see that his overall is an 87. I'm going to put him up for 149K. All right, so here we go right here as we do it. And a lot of people haven't really explained this. I know I'm not the first person to do it, but this is the first time that I'm doing it. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to share it with my GmiasWorld fam because I need my GmiasWorld fam to do major come-ups. So that's what we do around here. Okay, so now a lot of you guys that have been leveling up, you probably don't realize that this is something that you have at your disposal. We're going to go 149 just to make sure he sells, because what happens is if you start nickel and diming it, it just becomes a nightmare. So the 149, somebody should buy that, and we'll see what goes on with that. Okay, so let's leave that there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and find his power up. Okay, so here it is right here. We're going to go back to it and we're going to go back to upgrade. And then now when we go here for his item, we're going to use the pass. Okay, select from the binder. It should be a power up pass that's available. So now we're going to use this pass in place of that and we're going to upgrade him. Bam. So now we got our Travis Frederick back. Very, very simple. Okay, you can do that with any card, as long as the card was auctionable or tradable to begin with. So now, what does that mean? We have to also go back and what I should have done also, let me just remind you guys about this, right? With the training point situation, I could have taken away the training points and then added it back, but I didn't on that case. So I'm going to have to buy it back because I had it crafted before. Oh, it's owned. Okay, good, so it's owned. All right, so I thought they were gonna make me have to redo it again. So remember to put the chemistry back on, because the last card that I did it with, what happened with the card was they made me have to, once I downgraded everything back, I had to rebuy and purchase the training points again. So now we have him here again, and we have this guy being sold. So we have the same card, but now we just made our coins back. So you can see with the way that my coins are going up, I've been experimenting, doing a lot of different things, which I've been trying to explain to you as we go along. We're going to keep, adding things to our repertoire to get our team overall very, very good. So now look what we're doing. We pulled this guy. If you watch my pack opening video for the solo battles, you would have seen that I pulled Joel Bettino, right? We're going to be taking care of him soon. Our next objective is this guy. This guy is pretty trash. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out exactly what's going on with him, and we're probably going to have to raid sell him. Because I could use a power-up pass to get him up, but I don't really care about his card that much. Just based on the stats and looking at other cards, you kind of figure what works and what doesn't, so you want to go along those lines. Don't find yourself in a position where you're gambling and you're going to be on the losing end. What do I mean by that? A card like this, right? You can get a decent amount of coins for him. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Because there aren't a lot of good right tackles, other than Lane Johnson, there aren't really a lot of them. You can get decent value for certain cards that are like elites that are that low right now. You know, him coming in as an 86 overall, we simply go ahead, we click on it, we see what he's going for. So you can see he's going for 108. What do we do now that we're going to earn a decent amount of coins? We want to get stronger. We want our team stronger. That guy's going to sell at some point for that price. I don't know when it's going to sell, but he's going to sell for at some point for that price. What does that mean for us? We're looking to make sure that our team gets better, right? So while that's all happening, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to lurk the auction house. And what does that mean? That simply means you're going to go and you're going to just periodically check. All right, let me check these qualities. Let me see what's going on. What's this guy doing? What's the next 88 to 89? What's going on with it? What can we do to get our team better? And I want you guys to look throughout and see exactly what card prices are like. Remember, Tom Brady was like at 170 last week when I did a video and I was talking to you guys about the auction house. Okay, that's another reason that you guys need to get up to date with my videos as they drop. Definitely turn on post notifications. Also follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld. And, you know, on Twitch, when I go live, twitch.tv/GmiasWorld, you'll be able to get more information there also when I'm actually going live. That's where you can ask me questions directly. And, you know, if we're going through the actual stream, I'm going to definitely try to get through everybody's questions the way that I usually do it. Okay? So as you look through it, you can see exactly what price ranges are doing, what's going on with certain cards, and what you want to do next. Okay? Because it's all about what you want to do next. I don't know if a lot of you guys remember, but I told you guys about this Le'Veon Bell card. He was going for like 250, like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I told you guys, whoever has him, sell him. I don't know how many of you guys listen to me. You laughed probably. Yo, bro, he's raw, all that stuff. And you see what happened? His price has gone down because the Gatorade Todd Gurley is way better. Not only that, there's other cards that are just faster and just overall, they're just better cards. Okay, so when I see something like that, I'm going to let you guys know via Twitter, or I'm going to let you guys know during the live stream, or I'm going to say it in the video. So you guys got to stay up to date with what's going on, because you making one mistake at this point is going to really, really hurt you, bro. A lot of cards are losing value on a regular basis. You can see in the top right, he sold. How do I know that he was going to sell? The Cowboys offensive lineman, and like I said, Travis Frederick is going through an illness right now. I want all you guys to just, you know, understand that it's a very, very delicate situation. Regardless of what happens, you know, we all wish him the best. His card is still going to be one of the most dominating centers in the game. And we don't know if he's going to play a snap this year because, you know, the disease that he has, it's very, very, you know, it's serious. The fatigue, you know, losing feeling in your, you know, it's nerve damage. So you don't have certain things you can't really comprehend. Your brain is not comprehending it. I just wish that man the best. It doesn't matter to me if he plays football again. I just want him to be able to live his life. That's what this world is about, guys. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give you guys a lot of insightful tips. But when it comes to things like that, I'm not going to hesitate to, you know, oh, bro, let me get rid of his card because he might not get a power-up. His card works well right now, and his attributes and everything about it is still pretty good. So you don't have a lot that you need to really worry about if you have that center. The cards that I don't like are like the MUT cards and stuff like that. I think the MUT card sucks. From the elite card, let me just show you what I'm talking about as we go through this. But this is the stuff that I want you guys to be doing as you evaluate your team. Look through the lineups. Try to figure out the cards that you think would add the best dimension to your team. And you should be able to figure out if I think a card is good or not. Like, for instance, Julio Jones. What would I do with Julio if I pulled him right now? The dude has an 85 speed. He's getting rage sold. Like, there's no real, like, there's not a scientific experiment about it, all right? We got Tyreek Hill. We got Randy Moss. All right, he's 85 speed. That's disrespectful because I don't think he's that slow. But then he has a team diamond that you could power up. So I think ultimately he gets to a decent, you know, he gets to a decent amount, but I don't really care about that. Let's go over and check out, what was Mac's name? I mean, not his name. Was he an 84, 85? Let's find out. We're going to find out exactly what he was so that we can know what we're doing with him. Okay, so let's see. Mac. Okay, so he's not an 84 to 85. He has to be an 86 to 87 then, right? I would think that that's what he is. Okay, there he is. This card is trash. Okay, I had him very, very early on. What he does, the difference between him and Travis Frederick is Travis Frederick actually has a brain in Madden 19. That's pretty much what the difference is. I would run plays where he would just move out the way and the D tackle will jump and rip my eye socket out. He sucks. So if you have his card, you're pulling his heavyweight. Yo, Gmia, what is it? Listen, bro, I have it in other videos where I tell you, sell him. I don't care how good he is. Listen, this is what happens. Madden has a certain way of making certain players be good, even if they're not good in real life, or, you know, vice versa. Sometimes they're really bad. Like, for instance, they really just take a dump on Cam Newton stats all the time. We understand that as players, so we have to use that knowledge to make sure that we don't make those same mistakes. I know a lot of us love Cam. I love Cam too, but the dude sucks in Madden. Yesterday, I did a review with him. Like I said, he has a very, very good arc on the ball, but then I started to think about it. I'm like, yo, it's Madden. You see what I'm saying? It's Madden, so I know that what's going to happen is not going to be a good thing. So why would I put myself and my family through it with my maximum rage in the house? You see what I'm saying? Let's not go that route. So we're going to stick with Vic right now. We're going to ride it out. Shout out to all of you guys that left comments and, you know, let me know what you guys were thinking. Really, really appreciate it. But I have to understand, as a player that's been playing Madden for so long, what matters, what EA is going to cater to, and what's going to make the best for my squad. That's what I have to decide. If you guys can't figure it out, like I said, if I don't answer your question, it's either because it's a ridiculous question, or, you know, like if you're asking me personal questions and it's not Madden related, or it's something that I've already answered, in which sometimes I will refer you to the video. But again, you guys have to be self-sufficient. You look at my squad, right? I'm going to show you my squad before I end the video. And I'm going to let you guys know again, these are the things that matter in the game. So what does that mean? I have Randy Moss and I have Tyreek Hill. For you guys that have been with me since Madden 25, 13, all that stuff, I always go for speed first. So if you don't see a wide receiver on my squad, there is none that I really want right now that I don't have. Maybe I might upgrade this guy with Team Diamond, but if you don't see a receiver on my squad, these are my top 3 receivers. Because I don't run 4 wide receiver sets a lot, so I don't really care about this bum that's in the background. If you don't see the receiver that you're asking about, check his speed stat. Okay? And then see what's going on. Then you'll be like, all right, I could probably figure this out. Gmia probably wouldn't do it because of that. When you look at my O-line, the weakest link is this idiot. We're going to deal with him in a second. You don't got to worry about him. Dude's garbage. We'll take care of him shortly. But what do you see? You see my Cowboys O-line. You see a real good stud at the left guard position. You see what I'm getting at with this? These are the things that you guys need to analyze and understand if you're going to be great in Madden 19 Ultimate Team, because people are not thinking along these lines. Or they're just spending a lot of money and getting the best cards. And that's not always the best case scenario. The best cards that you spend the most money on are not usually the best cards in game. These dudes have been battle tested, including Darrell Williams. He's just got to go because I just think he's garbage. But that has nothing to do with anything that's going on right now. Does he suck? Yeah, but that's not what this is about, okay? Obviously, we got Master Ryan Shazier, okay? If you see Berry there, don't ask me about another strong safety. You see Sean Taylor there, don't ask me about another strong safety. Cornerbacks, you guys should know, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get Ramsey. That's my dude right there. But I love me some Ladder Daddy. He's going to still be there. Boye's a bum. He's just there to fill space. Jair Alexander's filling space as well, but he's pretty good. Bruce Smith's a stud. Bosa's not going anywhere. Vita Vea ain't going anywhere. So if you don't have these players, other than Jalen Ramsey, I don't care about any other corner. Maybe Richard Sherman if I was, whatever, but he's still too slow. But other than Jalen Ramsey right now, I would have to probably evaluate anything else. You know what I'm saying? That's coming my way. Like, seriously, I have to evaluate it and see, because if I really wanted it at this point, I would have already gone after it. And that's pretty much what it is, guys. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something from the video. If you did learn something, go ahead and drop a like, share it, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.